Now on Coast TV News.
Boardwalk boost. Bethany Beach looking to spend big on repairs, what that includes and how much it could cost. Fire risk. Dry conditions are fueling danger, where burn bans are now in effect on Delmarva. And trade trouble. A near-if threat could send alcohol prices soaring. The latest on the global trade battle.
This is Coast TV News at 11.
Repairs may soon be happening right under your feet in Bethany Beach. Good evening. I'm Christina DeRobertis. Welcome to Coast TV News at 11. We begin tonight on the boardwalk. The Bethany Beach Town Council is set to discuss fixing up the boards this week, and Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us what that entails and what the price tag is looking like.
One of the main reasons families come down to vacation along the coast is to enjoy the beach and walk along the boardwalk, which is why the Bethany Beach Budget and Finance Committee is proposing using some money from this year's budget to do repairs on the boardwalk, something Ron Steen, who walks the boardwalk twice a day, thinks is important to the town.
Money well spent. People use it all the time. It's a way of life in Bethany.
On March 21st, the Bethany Beach Council will look over the 2026 budget proposal, which includes certain repairs going to the boardwalk. But what repairs could people be seeing? According to the Bethany Beach budget proposal, they're looking to spend $600,000 to repair parts of the boardwalk substructure, as well as repairing some of the ramps right here on the boardwalk. Christine Keenan works at Water Lily right along the Bethany Beach boardwalk, and people come in every day buying jewelry and clothing. Keenan believes repairing the boardwalk in any way is a good thing.
100%. Anything to make the area safer and more user-friendly for the locals and for all the tourists that come in would be wonderful.
Although the final meeting on the budget is March 21st, you could have a chance to voice your opinion on the proposed repairs during their public meeting on March 17th. We reached out to the Bethany Town Council for more information about what's motivating the repairs, but did not hear back. I'm Kevin Zappe, Bethany Beach, Coast TV News.
Well, it's a story you saw first here on Coast TV News at 11 last night. A 30-foot, 14-ton humpback whale stranded itself off Conquest Road at Delaware Seashore State Park. Now, since then, Mayor has spent the day performing an autopsy on the whale. The whale has been buried, and Suzanne Thurman with Mayor says they don't know what caused her death, but they are collecting tissue samples to learn all they can. And Mayor says the whale was a female, younger than 1 year old. It's something beachgoers say they will never forget.
I'd never seen anything like it. It was basically a big white blob. Then as it got closer, you could see there were black stripes, like a big round belly almost. It's an awesome sight. When you're used to seeing shells and seagulls and maybe a seal or a dolphin in the water, I mean, to see something that huge and that majestic, it's really an unbelievable sight.
And the Mayor Institute said burying the whale under the sand actually helps the ecosystem, and it allows other organisms to feed on it. And this story brings us to our Coast TV poll tonight. We want to know, what do you think causes the most whale strandings? Let's take a look here at the results. So far, 66% saying illness or injury, a few saying pollution, ship strikes, or just natural causes. It's not too late to vote. You still can, so go over to coasttv.com or use our mobile app. Let us know what you think. Well, spring has sprung at the Delaware Botanic Gardens in Dagsboro. The gardens reopened today after a months-long winter break and with an upgraded welcome center. The gardens say there are plans to build a new pavilion on the space that you see on your screen. And the executive director tells Coast TV the gardens offer much more than just a beautiful landscape.
They really feel that they get a real benefit from visiting the garden. It's obviously focused on native plants and wildlife habitat, so they maybe come with the stresses and the strains of everyday life, and by the time they leave they are transformed and feel very relaxed.
And the gardens are open Thursday through Sunday there in Dagsboro. Well, the ongoing drought has made conditions ripe for brush fires. Dorchester and Somerset counties implementing a burn ban today. All open-air fires are not allowed until the ban is lifted. It's something Somerset fire officials say will not happen until we get more rain.
This has been a strange year for weather. You know, you would think with all the snow we got, we'd have a little bit more fluid around, but we don't. They base the decision on a scale D1 through D5, D5 being the worst, which is, I think, extreme drought, and we're a D2, almost a D3. So it's really something that we want to watch now. And
the Maryland Department of Natural Resources advises people to keep their properties clean of any trash, dry leaves, or twigs to mitigate the risk of a brush fire spreading. We're taking a live look outside now into the Milford area, and our first alert chief meteorologist Paul Williams is going to join us for a check on the weather. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Christina, and let's talk a little bit more about that concern as far as the drought monitor is concerned. We were hoping that on Thursday they usually update it with a new map or whatever, but actually nothing really changed on it at this point. In fact, overall, we're still staying within a moderate amount of drought for the majority of the county, and then we have severe expected up towards Lewis, and then really going up right up towards the Sussex and Kent line, and that's where we have severe drought still in place. Now, the gentleman on the video that you just saw thought about snow. You got to realize something. Snow and water, it doesn't equate the same way, okay? You know, there's a small amount of water that can create a whole lot more snow. So when it melts, it doesn't quite deliver as much liquid as you would think it would. Coming up, we're going to talk more about some rain headed our direction for next week. Till then, back to you, Christina.
Thanks for that, Paul. Code Purples across the county close for the season on Saturday, March 15th. And Mike Agnew, site director for Code Purple at the Cape, he's been working to bring back a homeless encampment on Route 1 called Teros. Until he can do that, though, he's been able to place a few people at Casa San Francisco in Milton. And the program manager says combating homelessness, it takes a village.
A wider community issue. Catholic Charities feels it a privilege to be able to do this kind of work, but it really takes the entire community to be involved.
And Belcott says as of today and Friday, he will be able to provide emergency shelter for 2 people from Code Purple at the Cape. New tonight, one Delaware lawmaker is pushing to keep red dye 40 out of schools. State Senator Eric Buxton has introduced a bill that would ban foods and drinks with the synthetic dye from being sold during the school day in both public and charter schools. He's citing concerns about its potential effects on children's health. Now, red dye 40 is found in products such as cereal, popsicles, chips, dairy products, and more. Senate Bill 69 has been assigned to the Senate Education Committee. Meanwhile, Delaware Senate has passed the controversial Senate Bill 21, which aims to update the state's corporate laws. The bill changes how business deals between company leaders and major shareholders are handled, addressing concerns over equity in corporate governance. Opponents worry the bill gives corporate boards too much power, but supporters say it strengthens Delaware's business-friendly reputation.
If there's a perceived bias on one side of the fence versus the other, we need to make sure that we are letting companies know that, yes, we're taking a look at it. We are rebalancing the equations and making sure that everybody's got a fair shot here in Delaware when it comes to corporate governance.
Again, Senate Bill 21 was unanimously passed by the Senate today, and the bill will now move to the House for further review next week. Now to national news tonight. The trade war is brewing, and President Donald Trump threatening new trades on alcohol from the European Union. Sherelle Hubbard has the latest.
I'm not going to bend at all.
President Donald Trump resolute. He says he's not bending on steel and aluminum tariffs, but car repair shops say you may have to.
The main concern is seeing what the domino effect is going to be on the overall cost of price of parts.
America's spirit industry also bracing for pain from the retaliatory tariffs. Trump said he could impose a 200% tariff on alcoholic beverages from the European Union after the EU imposed a 50% tariff on U.S. spirits like bourbon. In Canada, several retailers have taken U.S.-made beer, wine, and spirits off their shelves.
This is a dumb trade war. It is utterly absurd, and we don't really understand why you would pick a fight with your best friend who has only ever been a really good partner to you.
U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick met with Ontario Premier Doug Ford and other Canadian officials Thursday evening. Just last week, Ford said his province was implementing a 25% tariff on electricity exports to 3 U.S. states and threatened to cut off Ontario energy exports to the U.S. After today's meeting, he said the temperature is being lowered and they agreed to more meetings.
We want the best outcome for both countries. We're like a family. And sometimes there's tension between families.
I'm Sherelle Hubbard reporting.
And we are just getting started this evening. Coming up in sports tonight, a trip to the MEAC semifinals on the line for our local team, and we'll have the latest updates. But first, bringing awareness to service members. We'll show you how one person is remembering the real women of the Vietnam War. That's up next.
And also want to remind you, you could possibly catch a total lunar eclipse late tonight, well, after midnight. By the time we get to, let's say, near 3 o'clock, that's when the maximum eclipse will occur. So take that opportunity.
Sometimes it's not just about finding the right vehicle, it's about loving the deal. And when a deal feels made just for you, it's an IG Burton Toyota deal.
Everybody loves a Burton deal.
During the Ready, Set, Go event, get new Camrys for $279 a month and RAV4s for $339 a month. Plus,
nobody gives you more for your trade than IG Burton. Nobody.
Visit us today and remember,
Everybody loves an IG Burton deal.
At Cabinet Discounters, we're turning your remodeling dreams into reality. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen, revamping your bathroom, or adding storage solutions to other spaces, we've got you covered. With over 40 years of trusted expertise, we're proud to bring our commitment to quality and service to Frankfort, Delaware. Explore top quality cabinets, elegant countertops, and expert design services at our showroom. And let us help bring your vision to life.
Cabinet Discounters. Great quality, great price.
If you're an avid reader, you may have heard of the book The Women by Kristen Hanna. It's about the women who served in the Vietnam War. It's very popular and it's shining light on that much maligned war, and also inspiring a series of lectures by local author Nancy Lynch. Lynch corresponded with troops as they were serving in the Vietnam War as part of her column. She's documented those stories in her book, Vietnam Mailbag, and is sharing those stories across the state right now. Nancy Lynch addresses the Ocean View Cheer Center. Her audience comprised of veterans and non-veterans alike, listening with rapt attention as she tells the story of the real women of Vietnam.
An Army Nurse Corps Lieutenant Diane King of Wilmington sent me one of the very first letters.
Lynch shares stories about local men and women who served, just like Dean Levering.
We went over there, we didn't want to go. They told us that's where we were going, that's where we did what they told us.
Lynch's lecture is based on her book, Vietnam Mailbag, comprised of letters she received from our troops as part of her 5-year newspaper column during the war.
There's nothing else like it. As far as we know, no other state had a journalist corresponding one-on-one with his or her troops in Vietnam. To me, that's remarkable because, and I'm almost annoyed at that, because mail was so important to these guys. You know, it could make or break their day, so.
Through Lynch's work, unknown heroes come to life.
Lance Hall from Lewis originally, Air Force, he's an expat now. Larry Gum from Millsboro, he was both mayor and a fire chief in Millsboro. He was in the Navy and was a medic.
1, 2, 3. Real women!
Lynch now travels the county, state, and country, not only raising awareness, but changing opinions, and maybe even some healing.
I actually think now that people have started to gain some respect for Vietnam veterans, because there's more and more books coming out now, more and more truths being uncovered about what actually went on over there, that people are starting to realize that not everyone was a baby killer or a murderer.
Lynch says her book fulfills a promise she made to her guys, as she calls them.
His words mean something. They really, really do.
A tribute to the troops, so many just teenagers who, whether they are here or not, are no longer forgotten.
Lynch's lectures continue throughout the state, and we have the full list and more on Lynch herself right now on CoastTV.com. For Coastal Connections, I'm Madeline Overturf.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Baths by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Find your style at H&H Furniture and Appliances in Pocomoke. Refresh your home with our huge in-stock selection. Ask about our prompt delivery and up to 12-month interest-free financing. Try out our full range of Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress brand. Relax in our Lazy Boy Motion Furniture Gallery. Browse our full line of appliances like Speed Queen. And trust our professional and experienced service and installation team. Make your home a reflection of you at H&H Furniture and Appliances in Pocomoke.
Is your garage door in need of an upgrade or a repair? Then Clark & Sons Garage Doors can help. We believe your garage door should be more than just functional. It should be a reflection of your personality and style. With over 60 years serving the entire Delmarva Peninsula, Clark & Sons delivers quality craftsmanship and exceptional service every time. We provide free estimates on new garage doors. Plus, we offer comprehensive maintenance services to ensure your garage door stays in perfect working condition. So call today and discover why Clark & Sons is the name you can trust.
Tomorrow at 4 on Coast Life, celebrate Women's History Month with a special film festival highlighting women's activism, from Rosie the Riveter to the Women's March. Plus, meet Bert, our adorable pet of the week. Coast Life, tomorrow at 4 on Coast TV.
Lighten up your week. Subscribe to the Coast TV Feel Good Friday newsletter. Sign up now for free at CoastTV.com. Get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox. Get more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Subscribe today.
We indeed had a very cloudy, somewhat of a clammy and chilly day, and to be quite honest, I'm expecting pretty much the same for Friday. However, the weekend is looking more promising at the very least. Our Irish Eyes camera in Lewis right now highlighting the fact that we're at 43 degrees currently, and we're going to stay in the low 40s for the rest of the evening with partly to mostly cloudy skies, pretty much staying overcast for the rest of the evening hours. Now, a lot of folks that are trying to take a look at what's happening with the eclipse of the moon, it's going to be a little cloudy, but you still can try to catch it. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, something I don't usually do. I'll go ahead and show you that again on my next teaser in the newscast so that you get the timing of it down in case you didn't get it the first time I showed you. So 48 degrees for the high today in Ocean City, 50 for the high in Georgetown, and we're about 1 to 4 degrees, actually a little bit warmer right now. So at least we're not bouncing around any worse. I mean, we were in the 40s yesterday at this time. We're pretty much there now, but we're about 2 or 3 degrees above where we were yesterday. We're still concerned about the winds, though. We have a small craft advisory that's active for Lewis, Ocean View, Fenwick Island, all of those beaches, but also including Ocean City, George Island and Landing, as well as Chincoteague till like Friday. So we're watching out for like 25 mile per hour winds, but that's not going to be the case for us throughout the Chesapeake Bay area. So it's just on one side of the Delmarva Peninsula. And we keep a close eye on a low pressure system that's creating an opportunity for some hailstorms and some isolated showers that are thunderstorms. That'll eventually move our direction, but I think it's going to lose a lot of steam before it reaches us. Overnight, we drop down to 41, 42, so really not much movement from where we are right now. For the day tomorrow, we're going to stay cloudy till we get to about lunchtime. Then we'll start seeing a peak of some sunshine, allowing us to warm to 50 degrees. Still won't feel like 50, though, so you're going to need your long sleeves regardless. We'll see more sunshine in the morning time in Lewis than, let's say, Long Neck or Dewey Beach, but temperatures will be in the 40s, and then everybody will be cloudy for most of Friday going into Friday night. Saturday, we'll have a break in the cloud cover, 56 in Long Neck, 57 in Millsboro and in Selbyville. So look for the sunshine to become increasingly more abundant as you move more inland than, let's say, right along the shore. And the shore is going to stay a little bit cooler than everybody else. And we're looking for that same situation really going into Friday. See, Friday we're in the 50s, and Saturday in early morning hours. We see it cloudy, and then it begins to clear out for us by the afternoon. And look, we'll reach the 60s, about 65 in some areas then. Precipitation staying tapped down until we get to Monday. And here's a look at Sunday going into Monday. You see that slice of rain that's pushing through? That's going to make it a soaker for Monday, and that's also why we have our first alert day, yellow first alert day on Monday. Tonight, 40 degrees, 51, clammy and cold and overcast tomorrow. Saturday, more sunshine, more warmth, temperatures in the 60s. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling extended forecast.
Okay, thank you again, Paul. Moving to sports now, it's a chance to get to round 2, a game it's still in action right now as the hometown Hornets look for another postseason push. Here's DSN's Kayla Santiago.
Delaware State University looking to emulate the magic they had a season ago. Last year, they were able to pull upsets in both rounds and advance to the MEAC final. They want to have a little bit of deja vu here tonight, but first they have to take care of North Carolina Central University. Stan Waterman in his 4th year at Del State. And in comes Martaz Robinson, who just made first team All MEAC Conference. And we get right to the action. Ja'Kai Murray with the first bucket of the game. And now it's the Hornets' turn. Strong drive and finish by Kasim Watson. To the Eagles, jumper is good by Murray. More from NCCU, and Murray going to work. The Eagles keep it coming on offense. Triple is pure by Po Boy King. And DSU would fire right back. Ponce James with the 3. It's raining triples in Norfolk Scope Arena. And this game keeps them coming. Knocking it down from Tripletown is Kelechi Okwurugwu. This would bring us to our first media timeout at this point of the contest. Delaware State University up by 2. Stan Waterman looking to create some more MEAC magic in a back-and-forth matchup between the Hornets and the Eagles. Now the game is still in action, as you can see behind me. Make sure you head over to all of our social media pages at Delmarva Sports to find out all the updates and the final score. Reporting from Norfolk Scope Arena for the Delmarva Sports Network, I'm Kayla Santiago.
Okay, thanks to Kayla for that story. New tonight at 11, the Trump administration will have to look for a new person to run the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Dr. Dave Weldon's nomination as CDC director has been withdrawn. As a result, Thursday's hearing with the Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee has been canceled. Weldon says a White House official told him he did not have enough Republican support to make it through the committee vote. Here's something you should know. Your favorite acne treatment product may not be on store shelves anymore. The FDA has announced several are being voluntarily recalled due to elevated levels of a chemical linked to cancer. A total of 6 products are being recalled. They include products from Proactive, La Roche-Posay, and Walgreens. The FDA says testing revealed that the products contained elevated levels of benzene, which is found in crude oil and gasoline. However, the FDA says a person's risk of developing cancer after using the products is very low. Well, this week marked 5 years since the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. And while health officials say most people now appear to recover fully from a COVID infection, some go on to develop symptoms long after the initial infection. In tonight's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on what we've learned about long COVID over the years.
It's characterized by symptoms that typically develop within 3 months after a COVID-19 infection and may last years. The World Health Organization says the chance of developing long COVID appears to be lower now than at the pandemic's peak, but with the virus still spreading, there's still risk.
Some people are still struggling with it today. About 30% of adults who had COVID have these persistent symptoms. That's what the data shows.
Common symptoms of long COVID include fatigue, breathlessness, muscle or joint pain, and sleep issues.
It does seem to be most correlated with how severe your infection was initially and your overall risk factors at the time of infection. So, for example, your age or your immune function.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta says for many people, long COVID can worsen conditions like lung disease, and up to 40% of those with long COVID appear to have persistent breathing problems, likely due to scarring or thickening of lung tissue from the initial COVID-19 infection.
Many people do seem to eventually recover, or at least improve. And while it may sound simple, doing directed breathing exercises, that can go a long way. And of course, doing everything you can to prevent another infection.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And Gupta says staying up to date on both COVID and flu vaccinations can help protect against future infections. He says it's especially important for those over the age of 65 and those who are immunocompromised, as those groups are at higher risk of getting severely sick. Coming up next, ducking a disaster, how a Kent County woman was hurt while attempting a good deed.
An eclipse, whoops, that's not what I was looking to show you guys. I'm so sorry, I hit the wrong button on my computer. This is what I wanted to show you, okay? Hey, I'm only human, all right? Hey, we're looking at an eclipse event. Once again, you'll see a total or maximum eclipse at 2:58 for this evening. The next eclipse like this will be a year from now.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
Winter may be packing its bags, but it left a chill behind. Don't let a cold snap catch you off guard. Call FH Fur for our $69 heating system tune-up. We'll keep your system running smoothly so you're warm and snug until spring finally makes up its mind. Act now and get our no breakdown guarantee. With over 40 years of trusted service, FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical are the pros who've seen and fixed it all.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Fall in love with safety and reliability at Gateway Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. From rain and snow to sunny skies, Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive has you covered through any weather. Right now, take home a new 2025 Subaru Outback and take advantage of great financing rates as low as 1.9%. Stop by today to pre-order the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid, designed for tomorrow. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Change. It can be so chaotic, especially for seniors. But what is life like without change? Boring, dull, predictable, and even difficult for some seniors. Change can trigger progress, growth, flexibility, happiness, regardless of your age. Are you ready for change? If you're a senior living in Sussex County, Delaware, and need a little help, call me. If you're a senior living in Sussex County and would like to help another senior, call me. I'm Amy McDermott with Seniors Helping Seniors.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Bath by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Life is full of unexpected moments. At Tunnel & Razor, we know the value of being prepared.
We work closely with our clients to understand their goals and concerns in drafting their wills and powers of attorney.
Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants peace of mind to know that their loved ones are taken care of.
We will walk you through each step and make sure all your questions are answered.
Our caring and skillful representation means your wishes will be respected and your family secure.
Tunnel & Razor, your trusted partner in life's journey.
New tonight, an attempt to save a duck nearly took the life of a woman in Kent County. And we want to warn you, the video we're about to show, you may find it disturbing. You are watching Destiny Aloya as she tries to guide a duck back toward Killen's Pond in Felton. Now, as she was knelt down on the side of the road, she was hit by a car. And the driver who hit her then drove off. And she says she was concussed and still has a few bad bruises and scrapes, but says she's just happy to be alive.
I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. Got a purpose. Serve, I guess. Had some angels with me for sure.
And Delaware State Police say they are investigating this hit and run. DSP says it's looking for a silver Kia SUV or similar car. You are encouraged to contact police if you have any information. Gas prices are slightly down since January amid fears of a possible recession. According to AAA, the national average price for a gallon of regular gas stands at $3.08. Prices at the pump have been dropping consistently since July, and oil prices have dropped 11% since January. While even a small drop in gas prices is good news, it comes amid concerns about a possible recession. And the actual start of a recession would likely send gasoline prices down quickly and sharply. Discount carrier Spirit Airlines is out of bankruptcy. That's according to the Wall Street Journal. The budget airline filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in November after several years of losses. Its planned merger last year with JetBlue was blocked by a federal judge, and a portion of its fleet was also grounded due to an engine defect. Spirit told the Journal that the bankruptcy allowed it to reduce debt by nearly $800 million, and investors also provided $350 million to support the newly reorganized company.
The Today Show, weekdays at 7 on Coast TV.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Hey! There he is. Let's do this.
Hey! You ready? Yeah!
You're up, guys. All right.
Buy an exciting new 25 Camry with low 4.99 APR financing. Or get low APR financing on a stylish new Corolla sedan.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Yeah.
Come on!
Toyota, let's go places.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Living in pain isn't living at all. At Delmarva Acupuncture, we help get your life back.
I was not able to really get around. I was using a cane. When I came in here, I was a little skeptical, but it worked. It got me walking 5 to 6 miles a day on my vacation. I had a wonderful time. I came back still feeling great. If you are being told there's nothing more that can be done for you, it's an option.
Don't let your pain hold you back. Call Delmarva Acupuncture today to reclaim your life.
It had been an ongoing issue with the ductboard that's underneath the home, a rancid odor, and I said, I'm calling Above and Beyond, and Braden successfully eliminated all this odor. I have no more allergies, no more runny eyes. It's all gone thanks to this air scrubber. This is why I called Above and Beyond. One of the reasons that I went with Above and Beyond Services is because I believe in this product, definitely. It's a lifesaver. I can breathe. I'm so much healthier.
At BSD, we're often asked, what is the most important investment of your home? It's your windows and your kitchen. Our Anderson window experts will help you choose and install the perfect budget-friendly replacements. Anderson windows from BSD will improve energy efficiency and curb appeal. Anderson is the #1 trusted window and door brand, backed by the best warranty in the industry. Visit one of our design studios to bring your dream kitchen to life. From inspiration to installation, BSD has you covered.
Well, you might actually need an umbrella by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, but our umbrella winner is Ella Smith of Lincoln, Delaware. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. Now, keep in mind that we actually have our weather forecast available for you on our weather line. The number is 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a phone call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Brockstead, Mandalis, and Federico. Finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. A couple of things to keep in mind. We're going to stay cloudy for tomorrow on 51, a couple of degrees below the norm for this time of the year. 64 by Saturday and a peak of sunshine by the afternoon, going to the hours. And then by Sunday, we're going to warm to 70 degrees. However, there will be a chance of rain that's going to develop Sunday throughout the day, but primarily throughout the evening time. And then all day Monday, we're watching out for it to be a rain-soaked situation. And we're looking for winds to accelerate beyond 40 miles per hour. So just under 40 miles per hour, pardon me. So we're calling for a yellow alert day. That's when we don't quite reach the threshold of 1 inch of rain plus 40 mile per hour winds. But we're going to fall just below both of those thresholds on Monday. Then we'll clear out in time for Tuesday.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for that, Paul, and thanks for joining us for Coast TV News at 11. For some more local news and local weather, you can download our Coast TV News app. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is up next, and we'll see you tomorrow for Coast TV News at 5 a.m. Have a great night.